What is going on, everyone? Andrew Gombis here. We have a week off from UFC, which I absolutely hate, but wanted to get a bet out for UFC Paris. Never done something like this before. As some of you probably know, I post all my bets to my Patreon, and this week, and I posted this bet to my Patreon about an hour ago, and I want to get this one out just to some more people because why not? I have a good following. Want to get back to doing more on this channel. I've done a lot of stuff with Sportsline recently, a lot of stuff with Magic, but again, want to start posting on my own channel again. So thank you for joining. I will pull up the odds for the bet I'm going to give away. So maybe I'll make this a normal thing. One free bet a week after my Patreon subscribers already get a crack at it. Why not give it to the rest of the world if they're interested? So we're going to tee up the September 3rd card, the Gane versus Tuivasa card. So I'll give everyone a minute to open their sports books. Then we are going to go to the co-main event and tee up the Robert Whittaker versus Marvin Vittori fight. So I'll give everyone, again, just want to make sure everyone has a fair chance to get the odds in and to get the best line possible. So tee up your sports books. Again, that's the Marvin Vittori versus Robert Whittaker fight. We got in the chat. Yeah, thanks for using live bet. Yeah, that would have been nice. I'm minus 196, who looked minus 400, but can't win them all. Thanks, Jason. I appreciate it, my man. Uncle Weezy, always great to hear from you. It is a pleasure as always. All right, so everyone hopefully has the Robert Whittaker versus Marvin Vittori fight pulled up on their sports books. We are going to bet a money line for this fight. So forget the total for now. The money line, I bet Robert Whittaker minus 225 to win 1 unit. I think this line should be about minus 300. I really, really like Whittaker in this spot. I think he has the speed advantage over Vittori. I think he has the technique advantage on the feet. Whittaker, known as a fantastic counter wrestler. I don't think Vittori is going to take him down and hold him down for long periods of time. On the feet, Vittori, he's decent, but Whittaker, I think, is just a step ahead. I think that speed advantage is what's really going to do it. And another thing that really just pushed me over the top for this bet, I love the way Robert Whittaker has performed against Southpaws. He has the 2 wins over Yoel Romero, Derek Brunson, Jared Cannonier, and that lefty stance, Kelvin Gastelum. So I think this is a really good spot for Whittaker. I'm perfectly happy to lay minus 225. Since I bet it, FanDuel still has minus 225. I moved Bet Online to minus 235. Still good there. Minus 230 at DraftKings, minus 240 at Caesars. You can see that line starting to move a little bit. It's a co-main event, a pretty big fight. So I don't think the line's going to move too much for a fight like this. But in the future, when I do my free bet a week, I'm probably going to, it might be for like a prelims fight. And if I release a bet for prelims, I have a lot of subscribers on Patreon. I move the line myself. So just want to give people a chance to get a good line on this fight. So the bet is Robert Whittaker minus 225 to win 1 unit. As I mentioned, minus 225 FanDuel, minus 235 Bet Online, minus 230 DraftKings, minus 240 Caesars. I think this is a solid spot for Whittaker. I think he gets it done. In the future, again, I'm probably going to try to make this a new thing. Hopefully it was helpful. At least some people were able to get a bet maybe from me that haven't subscribed to my Patreon before. But the way my Patreon works, for those who don't know, is it's $25 a month. And you get every bet I make for UFC, Bellator, Contender Series, PFL, anything you can think of. Been having a really good year this year. I'm up 49.2 units, hopefully going to break that 50-unit mark Tuesday on Contender Series. So that'll be great. Let's see what everyone's saying. Good luck, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Whittaker has many decisions. Whittaker does have many decisions. Both these guys pretty durable. Vittori, another thing I wanted to mention is Vittori never has had a knockout in the UFC. So I don't think he's going to take Whittaker down. I don't think he's going to hold Whittaker down. So I don't think the grappling path's really there. Whittaker historically hard to hold down. And then we've got on the feet, Whittaker, historically very durable. He got knocked out once by Adesanya, but Adesanya, the best striker in the division by far. He's very, very durable. He's eaten some hard shots from Romero. I like his durability. I have the other side of this. I'm sorry to hear that. Opposing me is not what you want to be doing. I'm only half joking, Andrew. At least you have a good name. Thoughts on Gane winning a decision? A little unlikable or very unlikely? I'm assuming you meant to say unlikely. I don't think. Oh yeah, you clarified that in a second message. I don't think totally unlikely, but maybe late. I mean, Gane's not really a finisher. I remember having him inside the distance against Derek Lewis, and Derek Lewis was looking for a way out on that. So, and it took Gane a little bit to get the finish anyway. But don't want to go too much into the other fights now. For now, stick with Robert Whittaker money line. If you want all my other bets, Patreon is in my Twitter bio. I should have put it in the bio for this video, but I kind of threw this together last minute. So appreciate you guys. Feel free to like and subscribe. Let me know if you found this helpful, if this is something you want me to do again in the future. So let everyone get back to their Saturdays, and hopefully I'll talk to you soon.